Hi everyone, welcome to the benchmarking weekly sync in workgroup serving. Today is May 1st, and yeah, please add yourself to the attendees if you haven't already, and if you have any topics, please add them to the notes as well. Let's get started. Yeah, let me pull up the open PRs. Yeah, so these are the current ones in flight. Let's go from the top. I think Sachin added something for
Yeah,
type
this is
fixes. You want to talk about that?
it's some sort of a minor PR, just fixing some of the type checks and linting issues. Yeah, I think we should enforce this on PR merges, otherwise we can easily get in trouble. So
Yeah, agree. Yeah, do we have an issue for that? I saw that we had some lint checks that like failed on a PR I sent. So I'm wondering how this isn't getting enforced.
Yeah, I think the checks are working fine. Like even in this PR, the check failed, right? But we should not be able to merge this unless the checks are all passing.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to. Maybe it's in the repository settings.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because in my change, I was just waiting for this to pass. But then since on LGTM it can get merged automatically, it's also an issue. Yeah. Okay.
I can also jump in and take a look at this.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brendan. Let me quickly create an issue. Cool. Yeah, let's go back to the ARs. Okay, thanks for fixing it, Sachin. Hopefully you can have this be blocking soon. So next one I see is the storage client abstraction. Do you want to talk about this, Brendan?
Oh, of course. Apologies, a bit of background noise. Yeah, so essentially we just have no mechanism for persisting the output reports anywhere. I mean, a little bit of background, we don't have output reports in general. So, but yeah, so a part of like the fact that we are able to deploy this as a Kubernetes job is the fact that like once that job finishes, the container dies, and that all the collected information is lost. So this is essentially just a mechanism for storing it in the GCS bucket. I could be talked into any other, or how do I say? I could be talked into a lot with respect to implementation specifics. So feel free to jump in.
Yeah, I think for persisting reports, this helps. Yeah, as long as we write it in a way where people can extend it to include other storage providers and can add clients for those. I think this should be okay. Anyone has any thoughts?
Thanks for starting this. Yeah, I think we need to persist the report. I can take a look at this PR, review it, and also maybe add another client, like a simple file-based one also could be useful. Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, and when you do, send it over to me. I'll take a look.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. Sounds good. Let's look at the next one. Add Prometheus client. Do we have Aishwarya on the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Yes.
So there's a CLA issue on my end that I need to fix. But there were a few pending comments on the PR. So I wanted to get those comments addressed first, and after that, like I'll raise a PR from like another branch, right? So that's why I've kept this PR until until the comments get resolved. So I have made the code changes to resolve all the comments. So I just want a feedback from Brendan and Sachin who had comments on it. And I also want to demo the Prometheus setup. So let me know if I can do that.
Yeah, if you have it available now, and yeah, we can do it in like 5 minutes or so. You should be good to go with it. Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Great. Go for it.
Yeah, I think most of the comments were addressed. The other ones we can address in future PRs also. I think the main chunk of the work is good to go, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might have to rebase your work on the latest main, but
I'll do
that's,
that. Yeah. So I'll get this PR ready and then probably raise a PR from another account, right? Like from my personal account. This is from my corporate account. So
Yeah, I think that should be good. And like Sachin mentioned, yeah, most of the major comments are addressed. Let's get this in, and then we can iteratively fix other things too, since this would be a good piece to have.
I think I've tried to resolve all the comments. Sachin, I mean, I pushed it like an hour back or so. So you can take a look.
yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sounds good. Do you want to demo it now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Let me stop sharing.
So I get this error. Sharing is not turned on. The host isn't allowing sharing for this meeting.
Yeah, let me see if I can enable that. I thought when someone try to share, you'll get a notification or something. Yeah, let me make you a presenter. Yeah, can you try again?
Yeah. Okay. So the idea is I have a Prometheus server running on my VM, and it's basically configured to monitor VLLM Prometheus port, which is 8000. So I mean, it's also I guess it's the inference port as well. But yeah, slash metrics path of that port gives out the Prometheus metrics for VLLM server. So the Prometheus is running, and I'll just so the config file it says Prometheus, which is running on 9091, and the scrape interval that I had configured for my Prometheus is 15 seconds. So this is how one should define the metrics client. So I'll show the case without metrics client first, maybe, and show the behavior, what happens in that case. So yeah. So as per this, the inference benchmark will run for 10 seconds, and the rate would be 1 request per second. Right. So if there is no Prometheus, we are falling back to the metrics that we are collecting, like by default. So we won't get time to first token or the token level metrics. So only request level metrics, like you can see, are calculated here. And I think I have the prompt, like I have the token counts also. So that's why I have done basic averages. But the metrics like time to first token or time per output token, I don't have them. So these are zeros. And these are the values. So this is what we got from like basically non-Prometheus metrics. And this is what we got from the default metrics that we always collect for every request. Now with Prometheus, you should see the TPOT and TTFT values populated. So this is the buffer I've added so that Prometheus can scrape all the metrics till the last inference request. Okay. I'm not sure what happened. Just rebuilding everything once. I'll debug whatever happened. I think that should not ideally happen.
Yeah, no worries. One question I had is how do we make sure we get the Prometheus metrics only for the last run, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I had multiple runs. I don't want the report to have metrics from the previous runs. Are you doing anything to pick only for a certain time frame?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I calculate the duration of the test, and I also pass the end time. So now basically I just backtrack from this time till the duration.
Okay.
So I just run all the queries like in this for the last few seconds for which this thing had run. And I'm also adding model name in the Prometheus queries so that only the metrics for that model get populated. I mean get recorded in the summary. So if we are running multiple runs for different models, we are sorted. If we are running multiple runs for the same model and they are overlapping, there will still be a problem. So we might have to introduce some identifier for every run in that case, I guess. Not sure how to handle that.
Yeah, that's probably not a priority for now, right? So yeah, this itself should be good.
Right. So this is these are the metrics like that I have seen. I'm actually validating every metric that is like generated, and I'll like I want to do that. And I think the PR on the PR side, I have to rebase and raise a PR from another account. So these are the action items on me.
Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, this is good work, Aishwarya. I just wanted to double down on that time point one more time. So since this PR was in flight, right, we also merged the multi-stage PR. So even in this one run, you might have multiple stages.
Okay.
And you might want to get metrics for them separately. So you would need to split the time even for this run. That's an added complexity, but yeah, we can see how we can address that.
Right. Got it. So multiple stages, but the report will be one with different sections per stage, right?
Correct.
Okay. I think got it. Let me rebase and see what has changed, and I'll take up I'll take that up.
I also have a PR in flight for the report gen config. So yeah, just whatever you have, ping me. There
Yeah.
might be a fair bit of overlap.
Okay.
Yeah. And one feedback from me, I would say, is in the report, let's when we print this out, let's separate out what we are pulling from the model server via Prometheus versus what the benchmark client itself is reporting, right? Because one thing we have noticed in the past is like when we get it from model server metrics, it has only things that it takes into account, right? There can be some other delays outside. And also, like, we are taking histogram for time to first token and tpod and trying to convert that back to aggregate metrics that we want. So there can be a little bit of an error percentage there. So if we can have like two different sections to call out, this is from the model server and this is from the this is like the main set of results from the benchmark client, I think that would be good. So you know where it is coming from.
So in this implementation, we are only showing one or the one of the two. So if Prometheus is configured, I'm only showing like the Prometheus metrics. Yeah, all of these are like recorded in Prometheus.
Okay, you're saying all the entire set of things here.
Correct. So these are all Prometheus queries giving these values. If Prometheus is not configured, only then I'm falling back on the inference, like the default metrics.
Okay, I think that also it would be might be good to change to include both in the report. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because the model server metrics provide good visibility and allows us to go deeper into things. But benchmarking client metrics is kind of like the source of truth for end to end what we are measuring, right? Yeah, and we also don't want to be uh, don't want any models or related changes or possible bugs sometime to uh, report incorrect metrics on our side. So yeah, the client one we can always report at the top, followed by the model server metrics. That would be great.
Got it.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for demoing this. It's good to see more metrics getting added.
I think one more thing is KV cache metrics. I have to like check how to get that. That's also pending.
I think I would recommend doing that in a separate PR.
Yeah, definitely.
Agree. Yeah, we can add more like KV cache, num request waiting, and some other things too. But yeah, let's add it in a separate PR.
If I remember correctly, we do something similar in AI hypercomputer. I'll link you the relevant code snippets.
Sure.
Cool. Let me share the screen again. Yeah, so that's mainly the open PRs, I believe. Chen messaged again. I think she's been busy with some of the internal deliverables that they have. So she said in a week or a couple of weeks she'll come back to this and see if she can get this merged. Yeah, so we'll leave that open for now. But if anyone else wants to take up like containerization in the meantime, let me know as well.
Yeah, one other feature request I was thinking related to containerization was an example with Kubernetes, like Minikube or some setup like that. End-to-end setup with the inference perf, the VLLM model, and also the Prometheus, all of them in a Minikube setup.
Yeah. Yeah, something to do it in one place locally would be helpful. Especially for test purposes to kind of do the whole thing end to end. Yeah. feel free to create an issue on this, Sachin, and then we can see.
Yeah. Yeah, once some of these in-flight PRs, the reporting and an example goes in, we might be good for a V1, cut to V1 release.
Agree. I think we are pretty close. It's just formatting the report to make sure it's presentable with all the details that we want, and making sure do some real benchmarking runs with some higher loads to see that it's accurate and working as expected.
Report send should be a well-formatted report should be in the next few days.
Awesome.
Thanks, Brendan. Yeah, that would be great. Sounds good. Yeah, quickly going through the issues. We'll make the limb check blocking, report generation looks good. Yeah, one thing I wanted to bring up is we want to have some control on the input-output distribution. So right now we take a shared GPT dataset to generate our send requests that are there. But if someone wants to specifically say, hey, this is the input length and output length that I want, it would be good to have some control over that. Yeah, I can probably create an issue with some details around it on what I've been currently thinking might be good to add. Yeah, and then people can weigh in, and maybe we can discuss it in the next meeting too, to see how we can add that.
Yeah, sounds good. That's a good feature. We've also been getting some requests for that. I think GenAI Perf project has something like that, but yeah, it'd be good to see what you have in mind, Rishal.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, let me put together a short proposal or create an issue with some details. Cool. Anything else from anyone? Okay, if not, we'll see you all next time. It's great to see all the progress and things coming together. Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.